Now, as we talk about sports, I have a lady, she was here, I believe, last month, and she was educating us on exactly what it is that she does, but what she does is actually a direct link to concussions.
Yes.
And she's going to be talking to us about that today. So everybody give it up for Miss Julie.
Come on, girl.
Thank you very much. Thank
Miss
you.
Julie, what you got for us today?
Well, as you know, I work for the Krist Samaritan Center, which is a non-profit organisation doing counselling and educational services. And I actually am an Irlen syndrome diagnostician. So I help people when they have visual processing difficulties, light sensitivity, difficulty with black and white on text, where they have moving words and shaky words, difficult to read and concentrate. But what Helen found out once she had discovered that this could be helped with colour, and I showed you last week, different colours placed over text as an overlay, helped brought it into focus and helped with headaches. What she also found was when she put out the symptoms that she was approached by other groups of people. Some of these people had autism and visual processing difficulties connected with their autism, but she also found that people that had had concussions, TBI, or whiplash were telling her that they too had light sensitivity, they had headaches, they felt like a brain fog, they couldn't remember things, they couldn't process, sometimes even saying what they wanted to say and processing their words was difficult. They were anxious, and sometimes they had depression. And what she found was that the use of colour, because Irlen syndrome is a symptom-based disorder, if they have similar symptoms, because the brain has been affected in a similar way, which is an overload of the visual cortex trying to process light, that the colour solution could also help them. So the first stage is a screening where we look at if coloured overlays help with the text so that they don't lose their place, they don't have to reread, they're not getting headaches. And then the second stage, of course, when you have a concussion and the light's coming to you all the time, you're getting symptoms like light sensitivity, nausea, dizziness. So although this helps me know if you are a candidate for the Irlen Method, we have to go to the next method, which is actually filtering all the light that's coming into your brain. Now, I don't have a concussion, but I do have Irlen syndrome. It's probably difficult to see that my glasses are actually made out of yellow, green, and purple. And these were a lifesaver to me when I was actually doing my master's and finding as soon as the text got small and I had to do more work, it was getting so hard, my eyes were hurting and straining. And what we found that people with concussions can get similar symptoms. So usually when you have a concussion, it takes a few weeks and maybe you're okay to carry on. But if you have post-concussion syndrome, which often happens if you are younger and you've had the concussions, or you've had repeat concussions, then it actually can take a long time to recover from. And some people do find that they don't recover, they're finding it very difficult to fully recover. So Helen found out that using lenses, I don't know if I can open this with one hand.
Yeah, I'll open it for you.
Okay, so what we do is we filter the light using special coloured lenses. And it's not like one colour for, if you have a concussion, you need pink lenses. If you have problems reading from the computer, you use yellow, you need blue blockers. No, no, no. This is filtering just part of the light spectrum. So you don't have to end up with really dark glasses. What you end up is one that's particular for your brain. So I'm trying to show this against the white so you could actually see. This is my... I can't wait to go on radio because I love visual aids. I don't know what I'm going to do. So this is a green, yellow, purple. I couldn't bring my whole case, but this is just to show you, orange. And what we do is we layer different colours together. So usually I have like 5 or 6 different layers of colour. And what that does is it stops the particular part of the light spectrum that's bothering the person's brain that has Irlen syndrome or the concussion. So the way I explain it to children is, do you know the colours of the rainbow? So all the colours of the rainbow, there's only part of those colours, those wavelengths, that's actually making the signal to the brain being timed wrongly. It's a timed process when the information goes through the eyes to the brain. So it's nothing to do with the eyes, and if you need a prescription glasses, it's the processing. And what we find is by layering those colours, we just block out that part of the light, which means when they look out of their glasses, things look like normal. So even if to us they look really dark, that person can see perfectly well.
So let me ask you this. What if we just wanted to get different glasses with different colors to match our suits? Is that going to make me like cross-eyed at some point in time because I got all these different colors popping?
Well, if I did that, Helen Irlen would fire me.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay. All right,
because,
continue.
I mean, I do like to tell the young kids when they say, I'm embarrassed I'm wearing my green glasses for reading, I say, hey, go into the mall, look at the sunglasses. They're all different colours. But it works in a different way. It's purely medical, you know, to help us be able to read and function normally. Well, I hope as normally as I can be.
Okay. All right.
And so that's what we do.
So if you could look into the camera and tell people how to contact you if they want to go with
okay, you know
testing
what I'm like.
or any of that.
You love me on board, right? So if you phone me...
Oh, yeah, I can do that for you.
Thank you. If you phone me, leave a message, please. It's 832-720-3071. Now, on my Facebook page, it's really exciting because I have client videos. So they're explaining in their own words how the coloured overlays and the colours help them. For instance, sometimes the headaches go instantly. They come in with a headache, they look at the colour, they say, oh my goodness, my head feels fine. So it can be instant, this help. So it's facebook.com, Yaxley Irlen, or my website with a concussion questionnaire is www.yaxley/Irlen.com. It's not dash. And may I just mention one more thing before all my visual aids go. This is a book by Helen Irlen about concussions that you can buy from www.irlen.com. IRLEN is Irlen. And it's only like $9, and she's explaining how she helped Nick Bell and various other people with the therapy.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, everybody give it up for Miss Julie. There you go, Miss Julie.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, I would have glasses in every color.